Good
How are
evening. Good
you?
evening. I'm okay.
Reshma,
I'm okay. Congratulations, firstly, on achieving PSPO. Big achievement.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much. How are
yeah,
you,
well
Sandeep?
done. I'm good, Reshma. How are you? How's holiday period treating you?
Yeah, good, good.
Very good, very good. Yeah, big congrats actually.
Thank you.
You,
Thank you very much. Without you both supporting it won't be possible. So thank you for that.
yeah, no, thank you. See, we try to help and support everybody, but not everyone take action.
Yeah,
And
right.
you don't get paid for not taking action. Does not matter how intelligent you are in this world, Reshma.
That's right.
Always remember we always get paid or always get what we take action for. We just
Right.
sit idle and think, yeah, we know it all and we can do it later or, delay it for whichever way. People will forget the course, after a month
Right,
or two
right.
months, you will start forgetting the material of the course. Then you have to spend more time to go back and revise and do the mocks again.
Yes, yes,
Right?
you're right.
But no, not everybody is as intelligent as you three are, as you can tell. And that's why only few people get success in their lives, or early success, I would say. I think in next batches we'll be making it very clear that if you can't follow what we say to you, then don't come to us. We're not interested to push you or babysit you because we're not a
Yeah,
babysitter.
right,
Right? If you're
right.
not mature enough to take command or be in charge of your future, is
Mhm.
you're wasting our time and your time as well.
No, you need to set a goal that this should be achievable or achieved at certain point of time or certain date. So when you make a goal very clearly and when you stick to your schedule, things go on time. What I have seen.
100%, बिल्कुल ऐसा ही है.
Bilkul.
And yeah.
Absolutely.
We got delayed with our exam. We were planning to get it done before 21st, but
Mhm.
due to some problem with payment and all sort of like because we three were unable to do the payment with debit card, credit card, even PayPal. We tried PayPal also,
Oh my God.
Right,
but
Right.
we were unable to do that. 2 days it was showing as some error or something. Third day I tried just like whether it's happening or not with credit card, so it got happened. Then Chinmay and Puneet were like, we'll try with our credit card. Then again their credit card was also not working. It was
Mhm.
again showing a same error. So because of this passwords and all, we got it delayed. Otherwise we were planning to get it done before 21st.
And that is a wise thing to do, no, Reshma? At least you were trying hard and you've seen the success. Now you will be on the list of the people who will be sending CVs to these guys or the big companies who are hiring in summer. Hiring will start ramping up in January, right?
Yeah.
Yes, yes,
So
yeah.
you guys will be on the winning end. Like and the people who are not taking actions, imagine like they might even miss that.
Hmm. Right.
Yeah. So I
So
think Sandeep, there are two, three things that we wanted to also kind of talk about, right? That after PSPO, what are
Mhm.
the two, three things that people should do after you have achieved the certification? So
Mhm.
few things, Reshma, that we have to do. One is, you remember we had spoken that you have to include the certification on your CV. And have you gone to Credily, right? I think that is the place where you get the badge from.
Batch, yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes.
You got it, right? So
You
include
got
that
yeah,
it.
badge also. Include that badge also on your CV. It looks good. So
look,
if you
Okay,
can,
put it at the top of your CV
put it
with
at
your
the top.
picture.
okay,
Yes.
okay, okay.
Yeah, Puneet is here, so I think we might
Puneet is
have to
there.
repeat it.
Yeah, well, I'll just repeat it when Puneet is
Yeah,
connected to
let
audio.
him join.
Yeah. He's not yet connected to audio. So
Because
just
it's
give
really
it one.
important to know, Reshma, like once you achieve something, how are you gonna be uh, presenting it now? How are you gonna be using it for your own benefit? Because the next thing is to be able to monetize that certification, isn't it?
Oh,
Yes, yes.
Hi, Chintan. Hi, Sandeep.
Hi, Puneet, how
hi.
are you?
Uh,
Hi, Puneet.
yeah, hi, guys.
Congratulations, Puneet.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Why are you guys shy? No one is turning the camera on apart from me. Looks like I'm talking to the screen.
No, I will do.
Today I'm in a poor shape, so I
It's
will.
okay. I'm in my like you can see my dressing gown.
Yeah.
Don't have to be shy, right?
I just literally stepped into my house. I actually took my wife for a checkup. So I was
Okay.
literally running ahead. So it's like
Okay. Hope
totally
everything is okay with her.
yeah, she's okay. It's just for a general checkup, and I was not aware that it was scheduled for today.
Okay.
So she just told me in the evening, and I said, okay, fine, let's go
Okay.
and come.
Okay. I thought you were going to share some good news, Puneet.
Not actually. No. So we are in a verge of planning things, not yet. So
Sure.
so just to ensure like things are all going good.
No,
Yeah.
very good. No, very good. See, these are the things you can tell the traits of a successful person, that people do things proactively,
Yeah.
achieve more. Like you said, it was scheduled for today. You took her there just for the general checkup, even there was nothing there to be checked, right?
Right.
So these things are quite important. We were just talking to Reshma that Chirantan sir was he just started explaining it to her what to do after you pass your exam, the Agile Master Scrum Master exam. How to what to do? What are the do's and don'ts? Sir, you there?
Yeah, I'm there. Yeah, so I think Puneet, I was just telling Reshma, and I'll just quickly repeat the first point. There are a
Sure.
few things that we need to do. Okay, so the first one is enhance your CV, include the badge for PSPO1 from Kedili, right? So that's the body from where you get the certification and the badge, right? So once you get that badge, put it on your CV along with your photograph. So it shows that you are a member of an international body, plus you have that international certification, right? Because international certifications come with their own badges and logos. It's very important that your CV shows that. Okay, so that is one. Second, you have to in order to see the reason we emphasized on you clearing this certificate, and we are very thankful that you've taken it very seriously, is that January is when the budgets, the already finalized budgets, are going to see action, right? So you're going to see corporate HRs taking action in terms of CVs. The year-end freeze, which happens, that year-end freeze is going to be taken off, and first to second week of January we'll start seeing a lot of inflows of right quality of jobs, and we have to show our enhanced CV along with the product owner parameters, right? So there are different aspects of product owner. So for example, the value maximization, the ability to kind of continuously groom the product backlog, have the right prioritization techniques to take the product backlog and put it into the sprint backlog. So all these things, and continuously stay in touch with your Scrum team to answer queries on the product vision and all of those things. All these things should be part of your CV, right? Because that's when your CV becomes a BA cum product owner CV. Okay.
Correct. Yeah.
So one is enhance your CV, put your photograph, ensure that you put your badge from Credily. And the second thing is send your CVs to us as well, right? So myself and Sandeep want to do our best in terms of networking. So because we are well connected with the market, some of the jobs come directly to us, right? So some of these jobs don't get advertised in a standard job portal, but because they kind of internally source candidates, they will reach out to people like us saying that, Sandeep, Chirantan, do you have BS to refer? We want to refer you as well, right? So that is very important. So take time, do a good quality job, but don't miss out on the bus, right? So it's important that over the next 1 or 2 days, before 31st hits, before the change of the year, you send us the CV. Okay, that is very important.
Yes.
Yes, sir. Actually, me and Reshma, we regularly connected for the preparation as well for the PSPO. So so in the meanwhile, daily we used to discuss on like how do we revamp our CVs. So specific to our domains, or specifically what are the most important skill sets what a PO or a BA should possess, right?
Yeah, yeah,
So
yeah.
yeah, so and every day when we used to discuss, like we come to a point and we just get stuck there, like how do we do it? Because we do not have any prior experience in a specific job roles, and
Yeah.
yeah, so and we were
See,
literally
what I will
looking.
suggest. See, what I
Yes,
will
sir.
what I will suggest is that I will give you a couple of templates, CV
Mhm.
templates. Okay,
Okay.
for product owner and for agile scrum master. Now there are certain languages that you can adopt from there and
Correct.
marry it up with your individual CV parameters. Once you do that, you book some time with us again.
Sure.
Sandeep and me can take a look at your CV, but you will have to come up with that first draft,
Yeah,
right?
yeah,
So we
done.
can't do that first draft for you. You will have to come
Yeah.
up with that first draft.
Yes, sir. We'll
Okay.
do that.
Okay. So that
Surely
is,
we'll
I'm going
do
to
that, and before 31st, we'll send you the first draft so that
perfect.
you both can look it and then tell what is need to be added or what needs to be modified accordingly.
Yes. Yes.
Correct.
Now the second thing. Okay. After the CV, the
Yeah.
second thing is that have you updated your LinkedIn with the PSPO achievement as a certificate?
No,
Yes, sir. I did it. I did it yesterday.
You did it. Okay. What about you, Reshma?
no, not yet.
Not yet. So that is also something that we have to do, right?
Highly
That
important.
we have to, very, very important, that because this is a LinkedIn is not a social platform, right? It is a
Correct.
professional networking platform which
Correct.
needs
Mhm.
to see all your achievements. So you need to ensure that you put in that you are a professional Scrum product owner. There is no expiration date or expiration date on the certificate.
Mhm.
Ensure that you also put in the logo next to your name on the LinkedIn summary that you
Sir,
are a
Correct.
I
PSPO.
didn't know how to put the logo. Like I tried, but I did not understand. Like how can I put a logo there?
No, so I'll tell you. When you're typing, no,
Uh-huh.
there is a concept of an attachment.
Correct.
Okay.
Okay.
So go to attachment. It will then ask you to choose a picture file, or let's say a text file, or let's say an Excel file. Choose a picture file, and your
Okay.
logo
Mhm.
has to be saved first on your local PC.
Yeah, I did that from Credily. I have saved the logo.
Yeah, so you've
Mhm.
saved the logo from Credily, right? Now in your
Yeah.
summary, you can actually attach a picture as well. So, but ensure that it is not a very big one, right? So
Yeah, I got it.
resize your picture, the logo picture,
Mhm.
so that it is
Sure.
not. I mean, it should not occupy such a big space that it is on the face. That should not happen.
Done.
Okay.
Done,
Now
sir.
the third thing that you have to do is also I know that Agile BA has promoted all of you, so we kind of took our step of promoting that. What you should
Yes.
also do is write a little bit about how your journey is. Okay, now why are we saying to write that journey? It is not just to promote Agile BA. It is
Mm-hmm.
to improve your own social networking on the product ownership circle.
Okay.
Okay, so what happens is, let's say you go to LinkedIn and start a new post and say that this is the way in which I have prepared for my PSPO certification. What is the approach that you looked at some materials, you looked at Michael Lapshin's questions, you kind of did a formal training with us, then you followed an approach of doing the mocks. It's very important, right? That the more mocks
Correct.
that you do, the better confidence that you get. Right.
Correct.
So write that approach from your LinkedIn post. It's very important where you're writing it from. Don't put it on Facebook. Put it first from
Yeah.
your LinkedIn post.
Wait.
And then you
Yeah.
put your LinkedIn post and put all those hashtags, that product owner, product ownership, okay, product owners group, and all these hashtags you will get.
Mm-hmm.
Put those hashtags and also tag Sandeep and me, so that people know that, okay, I mean, these guys were kind of doing the training. But more importantly, after you post it, there will be recruiters who might actually look at your post, because there is a
Okay.
lot of recruiting happening through LinkedIn also.
There are a lot of recruiters on our portal, like on our
Correct.
LinkedIn. So when you tag us, they all will see, okay, this guy knows Sandeep and Puneet, and he or she have done Scrum Master certification. So that is again kind of like promoting yourself. See, people like to see stories, isn't it, Chirantan sir? And they
Yeah,
like
yeah,
to see
absolutely.
success stories, like how you've done it successfully. Yeah.
Sure.
Right, Puneet. So you need to write your own success story and show like how you have achieved what you have achieved. That breakdown which just Chirantan sir have just mentioned.
Got it.
And I think when you do that, your network is your net worth. More people you know,
Right. Right.
better is for you, and more people know you. It's better, for you again. So you also need to become a bit of a motivator as well for the people who haven't done it. So by doing that, there will be so many people who have not achieved it. They might come and reach you. They say, "Oh, Puneet, your story looks beautiful," or Reshma, you've done this and we really like it, etc. So that again gives you a good networking with people. More people know you, more people you help, better is for you. For your career.
Right.
Am I right,
Right.
Chirantan sir?
Yeah, absolutely. See, I'll give you one example. When I kind of completed the Agile coaching certification, right? So we formed our own LinkedIn group, right? LinkedIn group wherein there were, let's say, 15 to 17 coaches. Now imagine each coach has got a network of minimum 2,000 people, right? So let's say your own network was only limited to 2,000 people. Now you have 15 into 2, 30,000 people right away in your network,
Correct.
Right.
right? So that is a big boost. It's not only a confidence booster, but it is a big wall to fall back on. Like, so in, let's say there should not be a moment of reckoning or a moment of despair, but let's say you get into that kind of a situation in a career that desperately you need to move out. You can fall back on these LinkedIn groups saying that, guys, can you help? And these work better than any other job site. Let me tell you, the
Yeah,
LinkedIn groups, the networking
100%.
circle saves you.
Yes, sir.
No, Chirantan sir, carry on.
Yeah, so I think that is very, very important. And then what the third thing that you should do is, kind of first you have kind of written your CV, you have enhanced your CV, you have written a LinkedIn post, you have shared the CV with us as well. And then what you should also do is try and see if you can refer a few other people, because what happens is that journey becomes important for you in the long run. What happens is, let's say, now when I say I bring in a couple of more coaches, I refer to the coaching institute, right? Now, when I refer them, what actually happens is tomorrow when I want to do an enhanced certification, no, Puneet, I have that circle to go, study circle. Understood,
Got it.
Reshma? That study
Yes, sir.
circle automatically forms. Now, in
Correct.
this batch,
Right.
we were so motivated, we were motivating each other. This is not something you will get in every other training, right?
Right.
You would have seen
Right.
that. You would have attended other trainings. You would not see so much of self-motivated individuals. But if you have this group, that group will be something which will be really nice, and something
That's
which
right.
I and Sandeep want to do as a gesture from our side is, because you have achieved this achievement, we want to do a small hall of fame. Okay, and
Correct.
tomorrow we have a webinar.
Okay.
And so the webinar topic is on business analysis. But you guys have attended our business analysis training, and today you are successful product owners, right?
Correct.
So we want you to kind of join that session, have your cameras on, and talk,
Yeah.
even if it is for 1 minute, right? That
Okay.
what is the confidence that you've got from product owner, right?
Yeah.
What are the new things that you've learned? How this has helped enhance your BA knowledge? Very small. It need not be a big lecture. Okay, we will ask you some pointed questions. You can answer those pointed questions. Very simple ones. Just like, where did you hear about the product ownership? In today's world, do you think product ownership and BA can be completely divorced? So the answer is no, right? I don't think we can really have a pure play BA and no product ownership, right? So you have to do some kind of product ownership, and you have to be reporting under the product owner, right? So that is going to be very important. So and coming to that webinar and talking is again another networking opportunity. So there will be
100%.
many people from HR background who come on this networking events, right? These
Mhm.
webinars. There are HR people who come, they will take notice.
Correct.
Sure, sir.
Right?
Sure,
Sandeep,
sir.
anything I missed?
No, sir, 100%. And plus, it's just all about selling yourself, practicing how you want to talk about your new skills which you have acquired. So there will be another chance for you to practice just before you even hit the interview. So sharing your success story is very important. Like selling yourself is another ball game, you know. Just
It's like a mock interview,
correct,
like a
correct,
mock interview, isn't it?
correct,
No,
correct.
yeah.
So yeah, it's like having a certification is good. It's like good to open the doors, but what do you do after that? Like what, how are you going to be selling that your own success story to the person? How are you going to be demanding the salary you would like to have? Because you know the same product owner might be working on a very different salary, like in the same company, they might be just getting paid, and that happens, right? So that is up to an individual person how you ask for the you know what you deserve, how you negotiate it with the person. Those things you learn it on the way, and by practicing, by talking, by networking, you kind of start becoming that person slowly and gradually. You will learn so many things from the other person, you know. Like tomorrow, if you bring like two people, Reshma, and Puneet brings two people, right? And the person which Puneet brings, for example, he wants to do the same certification which Reshma wants to do in the future, right? Because today you were studied together for this certification, but in the future you might want to do program management. Puneet wants to do something else, right? He wants to become a director or an ABP or whatever his path is, right? So you build your own network basically. You have your own friendships, which kind of puts you on that top spot to things starts becoming smoother, you know, like more you do it, it takes time, doesn't happen in a day. And that's how we've been doing it, me and Chinanthan sir, and we only share what works, what has worked for us and what we have seen it working for the others, right? We only just share those sort of insights with you guys. Have I missed anything, sir?
No, I think that's it. I think that's about it. Those are the things that we need to do. And always remember one thing, that because you are associated with us, even Sandeep and me are, preparing for our next level.
Correct.
We are upskilling as well, right? So if we are upskilling at this point of time in our careers, there is a long way for all of us, isn't it?
100%. 100%.
Yes, sir. Yeah.
Yeah,
Even I wanted to become an agile coach one day.
Yeah. So you can.
Yeah, 100%.
Yes, sir.
You can become Praneeth. Yeah, we are not wasting this time, like the holiday period we are enjoying with the family. However, we're trying to keep it balanced, like taking time for ourselves and studying at the same time for the next level. Yeah, okay.
Sure, like we'll note these pointers, and from our end, we always want to be a part of Agile BA as long as we want, like as long as it supports us and we support Agile BA. Right?
No, 100%. You are a family, Puneet.
So
yeah,
we are always there for you
whenever required, because we have for me, I feel like as a person, a door has opened for me through Agile BA. Then I would look at as I would say it is my idol. I would say the logo what I'm seeing on says
That's
name.
right.
Yeah. So whenever it requires us, we would always be there. We'll give our inputs, and more of upskilling is definitely required for us. So so we are through Agile BA. That doesn't mean that we did our PSP and we are out. So even more, we want to get partnered with Agile BA for our future upgradation skills as well. Because we only did the first 2 weeks, so we actually want to do the next 2 weeks next, right? So which is the next step what we wanted to do. So we will still be there.
No, 100% Puneet. See, we always love to have motivated people to come and associated with us as well. You know, we would like to be rubbing our shoulders with the right kind of people. You know, the people who really take their own journey in their hands. You know, they don't just leave it and let it go like others. I was telling Reshma that only people who get like two brothers living in the same house, born to the same family, have a different destinies, because one person take action, does something with the information they get provided with. Yeah, the other one doesn't do nothing and doesn't lead anywhere. It doesn't lead them anywhere. You know, in my family as well, like I'm the first person to come abroad and achieve all these success so far in the whole entire family. And just I've done it on my own, like coming and studying in London, graduating, becoming engineer. I want to come and study in London and build my career abroad. And I've done everything on my own. No one was there to actually guide me or shape me up. And there were people who try to pull you down, on your journey when you're trying to do the right thing in your life. There will be people who will try to pull you down or try to change your mind, because they don't know anything better, right? They think, why this person, how can this person be becoming successful when we are not? Right.
Right.
They'll try to change your mind. They'll try to say, oh, this doesn't work or that doesn't work, forget about it, and all those things. But you just have to know how to differentiate in between right and wrong, and just stick to your own goals and path. Yeah, whatever you've aimed for in the future, you can easily become. It's just you have to follow that path step by step, and keep hitting those goals within that time limit you've set it up for yourself. Or if you don't know what to do, you need to ask somebody who knows and who's been there and done that successfully, right? And that's what we are here for, people, right? We have done it over and over, me and Chirantan sir, and we helped so many people before. So from our experiences, we save all that time, like the things which people will learn in 2 years, 5 years of their careers. We just give them all those little those learnings in like a pill, in the workshops, or maybe when we conducting webinars or session like this, we try to tell you all that in a very small sentences and in a nutshell. But it's just, you need to be smart enough to read in between the lines and take action. Yeah, because success leads clue. Only few people can see it, though.
Right. Sandeep, like even yesterday I was just going through a lot of posts on LinkedIn. Like somewhere, like I felt like even the corporates in the industry someday should realize one of the best BAs would be coming from Agile BA.
Thank you.
We should because the quality and the knowledge, the skill set, what we are gaining should enhance even more, is what we all feel.
100%, Puneet.
Yeah.
And it's
thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, Puneet. Thank you for your kind words. See, what I say to people is, it's actually 40% your skills. Like rest 60% is your mindset. That confidence, that needs to be built and worked upon at the same time. Again, mindset also command or controls your actions you take. That's just one thing under the mindset, right?
That's true. And what I realized from this training batch is two unlike minds, if they're together, if definitely one is motivated, definitely the other one would also get motivated for sure.
100%. 100%. Yeah.
I think that is how even me and Reshma got connected, and finally we planned our exams, we planned our study time, and we were able to execute it well. So this is I feel this is my first experience in getting a motivational I would say a batch, because I with IntelliPat with a batch of more than 40 people, no one was able to correlate or connect to each other, even to learn the basic things what we did.
You are right, Puneet. I will agree on this.
But later on when we attended actually the Agile BA sessions, and that is where the actual seriousness came, because this was totally something different. And even after attending the webinar itself, we felt so confident. No, I think this is something we need to take it seriously, because a sir's industry exposure, and you were also supporting from your end, right? And I feel this is really amazing, that the journey. I'll definitely put my words there for sure. I would definitely love to write the testimonial
No,
with
no,
Agile
thank you
BA.
so much. Thank you so
Yeah.
much, Prince.
So do we have anything to write specially on the Agile BA website or only on the LinkedIn? Like,
No, no, you can, Puneet, you can share it with me. I can put it on the website.
on the website, right?
LinkedIn,
Like,
yeah, definitely. I'll put it on. So if you kindly share your words,
sure.
your write-ups, and I'll do that. And
Yeah.
thank you for supporting, and thank you for understanding all these things. See, again, not everybody understand all these things. That's why only few people reach to the top, right?
Right, right.
Right.
And from our side also, right, we are doing things differently, right? Isn't it, Sandeep?
Yes,
So I
sir.
think we were only discussing very recently. I think you both are going to be privy to this information before others. But what Sandeep and I are planning to do is to have a group mentoring session for interviews. Okay, so it will be a very, very nominal charge paid one, but it will be a very nominal one. But the idea is people come in and we do actually a role play mock interview. So with
Correct.
a few volunteers, we will look at their actual CVs, do a very formal interview and give them feedback so that you understand where people are going wrong with the interview process. What are the things that you should write on the CV? What are the things that you should not write on the CV? How you should give matured answers, right? So the level of answering makes or breaks that final decision, right? So how you have to
100%.
answer is something that we will kind of give back to the community. I don't know whether it will be something you both are looking forward to, but this is something that we are planning to launch in early January.
Yeah, we just
Definitely, sir. Like,
yeah.
everybody would love to be a part of it because no matter how
Yes.
many certifications and skills you have, that 15-20 minutes of the interview sessions puts you through the door or behind the door. So
Behind the door.
that is
Right.
a very crucial period because if you have so much of knowledge and if you do not express that knowledge or speak in a right way, it doesn't matter even if you have that.
True.
Right. So
Right.
that
Right.
is really important. That would definitely be a great initiative for sure.
Great.
Yeah.
That gives us more confidence.
The interview which this MS took for me,
Yeah,
everything went fine. Everything was fine. Means the answer,
right.
the question what she was expecting, I was up to the mark. But then too, I received a mail stating that my CV is not shortlisted. I
That's
told
okay.
what
That's
the
okay. That's
hell.
okay. We'll
Wow.
find out.
it is
Find
it
out.
is like
See,
that only.
see what happens is we don't get demotivated with one, right? I mean,
Right.
interview is
Right.
just an experience. In fact, I will
True.
share a small snippet from my career very early on. Okay, so when I was not even in my first year of college, I used to give interviews for jobs. Okay, I don't think even Sandeep we have discussed this. Okay, I
We
used to
haven't.
give interviews, and I used to get selected, but I never used to take up the job. So couple of these employers asked me that, Chirantan, do you even realize that you are actually blocking the seats of people who are deserving? And I used to give it because of interview experience, right?
Correct.
So from that point of time, I mean, there was a practice of giving interviews, and there is this adage that practice makes a man perfect, isn't it? So you
Correct.
keep on practicing, you keep on giving better interviews. Sometimes even I am reminiscing after an interview that I could have done better. I could have given this answer in a much more matured fashion. But the more you give, the better you get at it, isn't it? So that's
100%.
our idea.
Very true. Very true. And we just wanted to
Yes.
share again our experiences and just tell you what works, what doesn't work in that session, and then how you should prepare and be tactical enough to showcase your skills in a way that the interviewer wants to listen to you. They're interested in certain ways of when people explain their journeys, their experiences in a way which kind of is attractive to them. So that's a skill again, and those things will be helpful for you in the meetings too. Like when you're going to your corporate meetings, etc. When you're having meeting up different people, so those skills are like for lifetime. They're not like just there just to clear the interview, but be very, very helpful in that as well, in that manner. See, the thing is, when people say, there's a saying in English, when you want to stay hot or stay warm, stay close to the fire.
Yes. Right.
When you want to be successful, be with the right people, build your network. you know, and we are there. We are committed to help you. See, when you grow, we grow as well, right?
Right.
And we feel very happy as well. I mean, apart from this, all this other things, it's just the happiness which it brings you, that satisfaction that you've done something right for somebody. You know,
Yes,
so it matters a lot for your peace of mind as well.
So
Anything else,
tomorrow we should be a part of that webinar, right? At 8
Yes,
PM.
yes, absolutely.
Yeah.
You should. So it is starts at 8. If you want, you can
Okay.
kind of see. Our recommendation will be you hear the entire webinar, but in case
Okay.
you have some prior meetings or work this does not get over, I think your part will only come after 8:30. Okay, so that's when we will kind of have in the second part of the webinar. Tomorrow it's only just a 1 hour one. So in the second half is when you will want to speak. It's very short, very short stint, but I think it will give you that opportunity to address a larger forum.
100%.
Sure,
Okay.
sir, definitely.
Okay,
Definitely.
perfect.
Sure.
Then.
Yes,
All
sir.
right.
Sure, sir.
Okay. Thank you, Charantan sir. I think if there is nothing else to discuss,
Yeah,
then
I think we
we'll
can wind up.
call it a day.
Yes.
Yeah,
And
and
we'll
share
see
this
you.
with Chinmay also. Reshma, I think you can
Yeah,
give her
yeah,
a call.
sure. Yeah.
We have
I
recorded
called
this
her
as
today
well.
also. I called her today also, but she was, I guess, busy with some, her call was going on. So that's the
Yeah,
reason
she
did
messaged
not.
me.
Yeah.
She
Yeah,
messaged me saying that till 9:30 she's not available. But
yeah,
we
yeah.
will try and share a recording of this. But you also can give her the message,
Yes,
Puneet or
yes,
Reshma,
yes.
whoever wants
Yes,
to
sir,
call her.
sure.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure, sir.
All right. Thank you, Puneet,
Okay.
Charantan
Thank you,
sir, and
thank you.
Reshma.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. Thank you,
So
sir.
we'll see you
Thank
tomorrow.
you, Sandeep.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye, bye.